So talk to us about the function of the amygdala and and some of the excesses of the amygdala that lead to our struggles with anxiety.
Yeah, the amygdala is one of the brain structures that's fully operating when we're born. And it's registering all the information about the environment, and it quickly registers things that aren't safe. And it continues to serve that function to us, waking and sleeping, all of our life. So the amygdala, I talk about it sometimes as the smoke detector of the brain. That it just says, uh-oh, smoke, there's smoke here. Okay. Yeah, and it doesn't have a lot of range about how loud it goes off. It can go off quietly. It can go off very loudly. But it's mostly registering first risks to our safety. The amygdala will also register things in the environment that are pleasant, stimulating, exciting, but its first duty is safety. So the first thing it registers is fear, or the things that should make us afraid. And one of the challenges for many people who have a setup for anxiety is you can actually see on brain scans people with panic or social anxiety tend to have an enlarged structure of the amygdala, which means that it's oversensitive to threat. It sees more threat than really exists, and the amygdala has, in that regard, kind of a learning disorder. It's learning what to be afraid of, but in some cases it's so sensitive that it's learning way more things than are actually dangerous. So, for example, we think about physical safety. With a smoke detector comes from danger from fire or smoke inhalation. But to people, in social settings, one of the big dangers is the risk of being humiliated or somebody getting mad at you. And so the amygdala is very over-responsive to negative faces. And that becomes a challenge for people with anxiety. They're overreacting to what is otherwise a safe situation. When people know that, it's easier for them to talk themselves down from their fear.